Today on the channel, we're back at it with another AEW Unrivaled Series 18 unboxing. This time, a first time in the traditional line with Kazuchika Okada.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another AEW Unrivaled Series 18 unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got a first time in the Unrivaled line with Okada. But for all your Okada needs and a whole lot more, hit up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Gotta get a deal out there. And we've had Okada in the past. We just recently unboxed him here on the channel, as he was a Shop AEW exclusive. A little bit more detail on that figure, and of course, we'll compare it later on in this video. But Okada, a main player, of course, in AEW, the Continental Champion currently. He does come with that title belt once again. One of the most famous wrestlers of the last decade or so, maybe decade plus, you could easily make the case for, I guess, with his time over there in New Japan Pro Wrestling. But he has been on TV, specifically Collision, fairly regularly the last 6 months to a year. What is time? What is going on? But he is a champion for well over a year at this point as well. It'll be interesting if he ever takes the main AEW title in the future. We'll just have to wait and see on that one. But one thing we won't have to wait and see is how we're going to do this unboxing. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's see what Okada's up to. Sans robe. That is the biggest difference between his other figure, but we'll compare him, as I did say. There's Okada looking only like an Okada could look. And then, of course, you got the packaging. You got the uniform packaging on here. There he is, locked away. He is number 188 in the Unrivaled series, of course, part of Series 18. AEW over here. Got a little L down here, of course, spells out glamour if you add all the boxes together side by side. And then on the back of the package, there's Okada doing Okada things, caressing his belt is what we'll say. Down below, you got the cross sell, of course, unboxing every single one of these on the channel. Very end, we'll do a video where we rank the wave from my least favorite to my favorite, so stay tuned for that for sure. Nothing else on the back of the package, though. You do got his autograph back there. But we're going to get it out. Once again, see you later, goodbye. See you later, goodbye. Plastic Okada prison right there, locked away. Got some extra hands. And he's a tall dude, too. He's deceivingly tall. There you go. See you later. Goodbye. Not to be stereotypical or anything, but traditionally people over there from Japan that come over to wrestle, usually more high flyers, usually littler guys for the most part. But Okada really breaking that mold is outside of Giant Baba. He's got to be one of the upper echelon height performers over there in Japan. I believe that would be the case. I'm pretty sure, but definitely a big dude. There's no doubt about it. But we're going to dive into this one. And man, I don't see a lot of difference between that last one off the top of my head, but we'll see here. Continental title belt going on, looking interesting. Really reminds me of an old Jakks title belt with that gold color and plating. I wonder if they're using the same factory, same process, whatever. Of course, Jakks Jazzwares, they got their connections, as we do know, from a certain individual. But looking interesting here. You do got the two open hands going on. You got two gripping hands over here. So choose your own hand adventure. And of course, for me, you got to make it different than the last one is what you need to do. But you get those two extra hands. But now we're diving into Okada right here. A bit of a big head, but he does got that Okada look. That Okada look that he always gives in the interviews. Just a little bit stoic, but also disgusted at the same time. That's kind of the look he likes to give. You got the black hair on the bottom there, but then you got the blonde frosted hair at the top. Two eyes, two ears, a nose, and a mouth playing all those Okada human hits. Got a good body size on him here as well. You got that arm here. He's ready to shoot out the old lariat there. But he does got the elbow pad looking good. You got the black wrist tape. Two gripping hands, as I mentioned earlier, on him as well. No shirt, nothing like that. No robe. And then you got the white, gray, black trunks on him. And that does carry on down into his knee pads. And then the stoic white boots here. Very, very plain, very minimalistic in the boot department for him. Arms going to go all the way around for us. Bicep cut. Double jointed pinned elbows. And it's interesting, the pins are a different color than the plastic. So that does take your eye out of it more than usual for me. Hands back and forth, side to side, removable. Head back and forth, side to side, removable. A lot of up and down on Okada here. Hula hoop up top, plus traditional waist. Big old splits if you need it. Leg goes up for the big boot. Thigh cut, nicely hidden there in the trunks. Always like that. Double jointed, pinless knees, looking very good. You do get the boot cut. Ankles back, forth, side to side, up and down. Our usual articulation right here. Looking good, though. It looks like Okada. A lot of people missed out on the Shop AEW exclusive from, was that All Out, All In? I was getting confused. That was All In, wasn't it? No, it was All Out, I believe. All Out. We're going to go with All Out down in Texas. That did sell out, so this is an opportunity for people to get a figure of Okada. Relatively pretty quick turnaround from that one as well. And I will grab that one right here, and I was thinking it's the same figure. Yeah, it is. I gotta say, there's stuff I like and stuff it's very interesting here. Basically the exact same figure. Same boots, same trunks, same title belt. This one comes with the robe, this one no robe. You can easily mix and match if you want to. I put splayed out hands on this one. I'll leave gripping hands on this one. The head is where it is different. So I do like the head differences here, and I do feel this head on the new Unrivaled blows away the Shop AEW one here. He's got side eye going on, and he's too glossy on this one. I do not care for this head. This one is much improved. So once again, you could flip flop, move him around back and forth if you wanted to do that. But I will say a lot of improvement there. And also the skin tone color here, a little bit more pasty maybe. I don't know. He's got a bit more of a tan on this one. So there is some plastic differences right there as well. So very interesting. Same hair, same ears. I think it could just really come down to the paint job there is really what it could come down to. But I for sure do appreciate the new one more than this one. It's crazy to say that there. If I wasn't such a stickler for these things, I would move the robe over to this one is what I would do. And if you want to do that, you can obviously do that if you want to. But Okada back again in the AEW line. Have to think we're going to see some more Okadas in the future. Wouldn't be shocked for a future ringside exclusive, maybe an unmatched figure down the line. We'll see what happens with Okada. But there it is. Part of Unrivaled 18. We got Okada once again, the Continental Champion. What's your guys' thoughts on this one? Worth the pickup for you? Did you get this one? Which one do you prefer if you have both? Be interested to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel. Should say subscribe to both channels. I got 2 channels every single day. Kyle Peterson 2.0 being the other channel. Check it out if you have not already. Sir Paul64 on the X, the _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and the Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com. And of course, don't forget my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, every single Tuesday, wherever podcasts are found, with video cast on YouTube. And of course, check out Patreon and YouTube channel memberships for even more content if you need it. And my 2 books available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. It is The Complete Guide to the ECW Original San Francisco Toy Makers and The Complete Guide to the Jakks Classic Superstars series, available right now. So for Okada, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?